What did Texas do, though, that shifted things some? Because obviously they have something to do with it, too.
Yeah, I mean, they did everything they could to take away the passing game. They dared us to run the football, putting 5 guys in the box and playing a bunch of man coverage, match coverages that were, we knew we'd get some of it, but we didn't think they'd do it as much as they did. They played 2 man, played 2 match the entire game, and that means you got to run the football. And we did, and had some big ones. Jeremy ran the ball well, and that was the difference. So they're athletic guys. I mean, they recruit the top players in the country every year. They're fast, they're smart, they got a great defense coordinator. I mean, you got to tip your cap. You're not going to, you can't win every single down. So it's a tough battle, but like I said, top 25 win on the road. That's we're happy with that part.
All right. That said, take yourself out of it in the fact you love to throw the ball and you're the quarterback for Oklahoma State. Now you're the defensive coordinator for anybody left on the schedule for Oklahoma State. Would you take the Texas approach? I mean, if you're the defensive coordinator, say, hey, we're going to sell out on that and just hope that Jeremy Smith and that offensive line can keep opening up those holes.
I hope teams do. We got 2 really good backs. I mean, and we're still going to be able to throw. We got 2 good weapons on the outside. We're going to be able to make completions and get chunk plays through the air. But if they don't put 5 guys in the box, we'll run it every time. And we got 2 good offensive line and 2 good backs to not do that. So, pick your poison.
Most of your guys don't know where the OSU's ranked in the BCS.
Yeah, just because I was on the phone with Dennis Dodge a minute ago. North 4, that's a good deal, but exactly what I told him. I mean, it is. It's a testament to where we're at as a program. It's a good deal. I'm not going to discount that at all, but I kind of feel the same way about these I do as preseason polls. I mean, we're 6 games into the year, and we're 6-0, which is awesome, but we're only halfway through the year, so it's it's good at a certain point, but it still doesn't mean a lot for the total outcome.
I read your comments about Missouri, that game. It was berserker.
Of
course, it was late at night, and they sauced up all day long. I mean, they were good and saucy by the time the game started. But that Missouri atmosphere is kind of fun to play in. It's even more, I think, more volatile than Texas.
Yeah, it is. It's louder than Texas, and there's 40,000 less people. It's a cool environment. It's kind of got a dark feel to it. It's the fans that get the chance to MIC, ZOU stuff, which I thought was pretty neat. I mean, it's a good environment. It was fun to play in. And that was a big win for us that time of the year. So it was, I remember it like it was yesterday, no doubt.
BCS rankings don't matter this early in the year, but you control your own destiny. That's got to be a good feeling. Not to worry about polls or votes or anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we put ourselves in that position. So, it's one of those things that if you worry about anything else, it's not worry about controlling everything, and you're going to get wrapped up and you're going to get beat, and then everything's all your goals are shattered. So, yeah, I mean, we put ourselves in a position where we actually we're able to control it, and so that's all you can ask for. Now we're just going to take care of business.
You like going on the road. 8-0 as a starter on the road.
It's fun.
That's the key.
It's fun. You're able to feed off that, the negative vibes of the other, about the shrine. I mean, it's just fun. Walking on the field of Texas, having 100,000 people. I mean, you got to feed off that. And I do. I enjoy playing on the road. I love playing at home too. But playing on the road is fun.
Is it a bit of a challenge, like easier to get up for when you're going on the road?
I wouldn't say that. I just think, Texas, for example, that's a good football team. They do very well, and I watch a lot of films. You put so much into a game, you're going to be jacked up for everything. So I wouldn't say it's that. I think it's just, just making 100,000 people go play. It's a lot of fun.
Thanks, Brent. Talk about the laser pass you threw to Coop there in the first quarter that he got down to the one. Did that feel like a fastball you threw to him?
Yeah, it was one of those things that I threw it hard. I thought I threw it too hard and too high. I thought it actually ended up being a pretty good ball, but it was I thought I overthrew him by a few yards, and he made a pretty sweet catch. I wasn't able to see it, just my view. I wasn't able to see it, so I was watching the Jumbotron. But yeah, I was like, well, we should have gotten for him and me. We should have gotten the end zone. That was a big time catch on his part.
Was it a frustrating game at all, just for you in the passing game? A couple of drop passes. Coach said after the game that it just wasn't quite clicking on all cylinders. I mean, it's good, obviously, to win. Yeah. But from the passing standpoint, it was a little frustrating.
I don't think frustrating is the right word for it because I knew it was going to be tough. It was a lot like Nebraska last year. I mean, I knew there wasn't going to be anybody running wide open. I was going to make accurate throws all day. I didn't. I never got in a rhythm throwing the ball accurately, and that's usually my forte. I usually throw the ball, put it in pretty good areas. So that was the frustrating part for me. Was I wasn't exactly as I normally was. But as far as overall passing game, no. I mean, it was. I give those guys credit, even though we weren't clicking. I mean, they had a great game plan against us, and they're fast. I mean, they got some great athletes that cover down. So I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say frustrating. I think you want to put up big numbers. You want to go out. and You want to complete every ball. But when you get in the thick of things, it's tough. There's some good football teams out there.